All right, everybody. So today's a very, very special day. It's Yud Kislev, and this is the day where we celebrate his redemption when he got out of jail for when he was getting locked down for learning Hasidus. And it so happens to fall on Thanksgiving, which the Rebbe says that it's another day to remind the freedoms that we have here in America. And thank God for that. Which all of America as a nation gets reminded of what this wonderful holiday represents to us. That God came here, that people came to this land so they can be free of religion to celebrate their God. To celebrate God and to remember God. And that's what this day is representing. And another thing that's so special, 30 days out of Facebook jail. For those, I didn't post for the past 30 days because of my behavior. And I seen the last video that I posted and the politics, and I ended up having PTSD, and it kicked back to everything else in my life. And politics can do that to you when you have no Torah involved, when you're not following Torah. And I ended up getting emotionally into politics instead of righteously into politics, or instead of the way that a leader would be into politics, where you shouldn't put your emotions into it, but it hurts to see when things like that is happening in our country today that we've never seen before. Which is amazing that we see this, because it's weird. It's really weird right now. And as a leader and as people, we should not take it with emotions, we should take it with thought. And we should bring it. Because what I see today, I'm not going to allow, my beliefs aren't changing. I see the way that side is and how evil they can be and the things that they're trying to push on us right now. And we shouldn't allow that or anybody to infringe on our freedoms. And also, we won a court case last night, against Governor Cuomo, the tyrannical leader. So, it's like a back and forth game, and I see a lot of problems that is happening in the Jewish neighborhood. I see a lot more anti-Semitism happening. We're not reporting it, because we'd rather step to the issue without having to show it. You know what I mean? Like, put an empty Semite in their place, but it is what it is. And in other words, it's just, we're seeing redemption coming all around. Even though the madness that we see in today's world, we have to be above that madness and think before we act. Because sometimes, like I said, I get PTSD when I hear communism. It brings everything back to my childhood, and I start falling into old habits, into old ways, into old manners. I start going into violence. I start getting angry. I start, I seen a lot of people commenting on my posts and saying, Herschel, you're losing your shalom. And I was. I came to a point where I'm just like, I see nothing but red in my eyes. Like, I'm war ready right now because I just can't. What I see is not good. And I wouldn't want anybody, I don't care for your vote, because you guys just proved to me my vote didn't count because of all the dirt that we're seeing right now. We see the fraud that's happening. And again, I put my emotions into it. There's no more emotions. I got that out of my system. Now it's just strictly, we do what's going to be necessary to do when it comes down to it. We just have to be patiently waiting right now until it starts to get to that point where we have to stick up for our freedoms over here. Well, we have to fight for our rights in our country, which was never before. This year, so far, we're covered. What it proved to us is that we've been fighting for our freedom since day one. When I told everybody that, these 14 days or 15 days, they're keeping us in quarantine, we're not going to get out of it. And so far, we haven't really gotten out of it. Like, there's still different stages and stuff like that. But I'm very glad that my people in my neighborhood are starting to open up from the BS. I go into stores and people are running business as usual, and mask, no mask, whatever you're wearing, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous with everything that's going on. And today I want to remind everybody, enjoy your freedoms, enjoy your freedom of religion, enjoy your freedom of speech. But if your opinions of what you want infringe on my rights, then again, we don't want to hear it. Because we're not going to allow anything to turn into Democrat socialism or communism over here. It's not going to happen. Because I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of us out here that are war ready. And we're coming. If it's necessary, It will happen, and I trust and believe you guys will raise the white flag in the first day.